Mine.
That's true, I could. We're glad to have you here with us as we kick off a brand new day here on Let's Chat. I'm Chip Chapman. Amelia Greer coming up here in just a few moments. Right now, it's our friend Dennis Massengale from Holy Smoke Cigars. Dennis, good to see you as always.
Good to see you, Chip.
Man, Father's Day coming up, and you've got something for just about everyone at Holy Smoke Cigars. And you have brought most of the store, a few things, it is fair to say. What inspired you to create Holy Smoke Cigars?
I was hanging out with a bunch of guys on a regular basis at a shop over here on Main Street, which I still dearly love. It's called Cigar Man. And several of us got to talking about it one day. Said, you know, it'd be kind of cool if we did our own thing because there was not a shop anywhere close to East Ridge.
Right.
And one thing led to another. We just kept having conversations and we decided to pull the trigger, and a whole bunch of us got together, formed an LLC, and opened it up.
We're going to tell you exactly where Holy Smoke Cigars is if you're not familiar. But first, we're going to talk about some things obviously related to the name. Tell me about this batch of cigars that you have right here.
Okay, the reason I brought that one in particular is because it has a variety of different cigars. That is obviously not one brand.
Right.
I actually put that together for a giveaway that I'm doing next week, and so I've got that. It's got a wide variety of cigars in it instead of just one brand for somebody that doesn't know a lot about cigars.
Sure, like would apply to most of us. All right, next up here in the beautiful green box, what do we have?
That is one of my favorite cigars. That's by Epic Carrillo, which is now rebranding as Casa Carrillo, and that cigar was #5 cigar of the year last year with Cigar Aficionado. It's called the Allegiance,
right?
And it's blended with all Oliva tobaccos, and it's a great cigar, and it's middle of the road.
What do you do when somebody walks into Holy Smoke Cigars and says, I want a cigar, but I don't know what I like? What do you do?
I usually try to find out if they've smoked cigars before at all. And if they are kind of a novice, if they haven't smoked a lot, I'm going to steer them toward a mild to medium cigar.
Right.
Because if they're not a seasoned cigar smoker and I give them something that's a Maduro or very strong, it's going to take their head off. They will literally feel like they've had a couple of drinks after smoking it.
And you've got a whole lot of other things in addition to cigars. You got a beautiful display of pipes here, and these pipes are for sale, correct?
They are, and we do nothing but vintage and estate pipes. I don't sell any new pipes because these are all seasoned. They're already pre-smoked, and so you don't have to take it home and work on it to get it ready. And I love these old antique pipes.
And even if you don't smoke a pipe, these look really cool just sitting around on the shelf.
They do.
All right, now, if you're back to the cigars here, oh yes, and you do have a full complement of pipe tobaccos to go with these pipes, right?
Yes.
Where do they range from?
The tobaccos are anywhere from $6 an ounce, and then we've got some very special tobaccos that are aged, some up to 5 years. And the aged tobaccos you can buy 2.5 ounces for like $28.
Wow.
So it's not bad.
Price.
And that's a lot of tobacco.
All right, on the cigar business, how do you take care of the cigars? What's the best thing to do for them?
We have a walk-in, what we call an aging room, or a humidor, whatever you want to call it, and we keep the humidity and the temperature right around 70 to 72, 72%, 72 degrees, which can be challenging. But we got a new system probably 6 months ago, and it has worked great.
And if you're going to travel, you've got some great tag-along humidors, so to speak.
We sure do. And much to my chagrin, we've even got it in Tennessee Orange.
He says this because he's more of an Alabama Crimson
Roll Tide.
And if you want to go generic, you've got a black one. And these things will take a lot of smacking along the road.
They'll take a lot of abuse, and they're set up to keep your cigars humidified. You put a little humid pack in them, and that one will hold like 12 to 16 cigars.
And you've got some more of the stationary humidors, and these things are essentially works of art.
They really are. They're beautiful. Most of these, in fact, I think all of the ones that I have, these are for you to take home and keep your cigars at home. It keeps them right as far as temperature and humidity, and they're all lined with Spanish cedar.
Which is very important in the humidor world, right?
It is, and the reason it's Spanish cedar is because Spanish cedar is the only cedar that will not affect the taste of your cigars, because if you put a regular American cedar in there, they would taste like cedar.
You do a lot for the community, and I know you got a lot of things going on up to and including Father's Day and beyond. Tell us a few of these things.
Well, we do a lot. We've got several. In fact, I'm going to cheat and look at my notes. We do things with the Sigma Chi alumni chapter a lot. And my original connection to those guys was that I know Stan Stout and several of the other members of the Alumni Association. My band, back when I was still playing music, used to play for them. Then when we opened the shop, Stan got in touch with me, and we did several events with Sigma Chi where they're raising money, and I would donate a box of cigars, and they would raise money with it, that kind of thing.
You've also got something up for the UTC Scholarship Fund,
right?
Correct?
And in fact, we have done several of those things through the Sigma Chi guys. So when we do an event with them, and we've got one coming up in July where they will be at my shop, and all the money that will be raised that night will be going to the Scholarship Fund.
And you've also got a number of great wearables for mom or for dad. You can see some of these, and these are just a few of the things that you've got down here. You've got coffee mugs. You've got pretty much everything you can imagine, right?
We've got that. We've got the caps, and we've got lovely shirts like this one.
I like whiskey and cigars and maybe 3 people.
And guess what? You're on the list.
that doesn't say a lot about your friends, Dennis. But Dennis does a lot for the community, a lot for the university, a lot for the community. And you want to make sure and get out and take advantage of some of these really cool Father's Day specials. You do have special pricing in effect, right?
I do, and before I tell you about that, let me mention a few of the other people that we give money to.
We have less than 60 seconds.
We have done things with Rise Up through our weapons safety class. We have donated to Cigars for Warriors, and we have done packages for the Elks Lodge in East Brainerd and the Lift Youth Center in Ringgold.
Wow. Always great to support a local homegrown business, if you will. Tell us where you're located.
Okay, we are at 6729 Ringgold Road, which is at the East Ridge exit right behind Wendy's, in between Wendy's and the Mercantile.
It's easy to find. You want to make sure and check out their website, holysmokecigars.com. holysmokecigars.com. Dennis, always a pleasure. You got the moving guys in back to help you take all this stuff back to the shop?
No, you're going to have to help.
You heard the man. Check them out. Stop by. They will make you feel at home. And again, get out and get something special for dad or for yourself or for your mom, even though it's technically Father's Day. Stick around. We're back with more of Let's Chat coming up right after this.